Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome. So today I want to tell you about probably the best Chanel duty-free store that I found during my travel. I think I honestly discovered the best airport for Chanel duty-free shopping. But before I talk about the airport itself, let me go ahead and show you very quickly what I bought from Chanel. So here we go. You can pretty much tell that this is a very small item. And to be honest, this is my second ever Chanel purchase. And the first purchase that I have ever made from Chanel, I made probably about 8 years ago in 2018. And I got a pair of shoes for my mom. I actually bought them on sale at Neiman Marcus in Atlanta when I lived in Atlanta, USA. And I was so happy to find a pair of Chanel shoes on sale, and they were the size that my mom wears. So I got those shoes for her. They were like a standard slingback Chanel pump, but with slightly different seasonal colors. And finally, 8 years later, I made a purchase for myself as well. So this is the bag. And then I have the ribbon here that used to be on the outside. And here we've got the receipt and the paperwork. And this is the item itself. All right, I'm sure if you are a seasoned shopper, you know that this is a pair of sunglasses. Okay, let's try to undo the bow together. Okay, that was actually quite easy. And here it is. Okay, there is more paperwork right here at the bottom. I'm gonna set all of this aside. Okay, and this is the case itself. You can see the CC logo right here. The case, by the way, is made out of fabric. It is not leather. But again, I'm really not sure how they usually look because these are my first Chanel sunglasses. And I went for a fairly classic shape, the cat eye shape in this kind of brown color with a little bit of beige on the top where you can see Chanel spelled out. I'm going to make sure that I include all the B-roll in this video. So let's try them on. Okay, this is how they look on me. I mean, as you can tell, I was not very adventurous with this particular purchase. I just looked for a pair of sunglasses that I knew is going to last me for a very long time. And I think, generally speaking, you know, if you watch my channel, that I really buy my things to last. I don't think that it makes sense to spend so much money on something that I'm going to wear only one season, or something that I'm going to want to wear only one season or 1 year. By the way, what I also learned at the boutique, in case you do not know, is that in a Chanel boutique, they can actually adjust the arm of the sunglasses. They can adjust to this angle right here. So if the sunglasses fit a little bit loose, they can apply kind of like a heating tool and bend this arm a little bit. Now, this particular tool was not available at the airport boutique, but I was told that I can take the sunglasses anywhere in the world into any Chanel boutique, and if I want to, I can tighten them. As far as the details go, I just got the CC logo right here on both sides, and then once again, Chanel spelled out at the top of the sunglasses. Anyway, I think these are a great pair of sunglasses, just kind of a Chanel starter pack. To be honest, I was not prepared for this airport boutique to be so good, so I really did not budget for it appropriately. But let me go ahead and transition into the second part of the video, and I'm going to tell you exactly where I was shopping. So if you have been watching my channel, you know that I went to Bangkok recently. I'm going to link a shopping vlog right here where I went to the outlet mall just outside of Bangkok. And obviously, flying out of Bangkok, I was flying out of the Bangkok International Airport, BKK. I'm really not sure how to pronounce the full name of the airport. And I did not do my research in advance, so I was not sure what to expect. I did arrive a little bit early, just in case I wanted to do some shopping. And when I got through the passport control and security, you're basically entering into this kind of long corridor, and you've got different designer duty-free boutiques on both sides of the corridor. So I didn't have that much time, but I really tried to film as much as I possibly could. And I walked up to the Chanel boutique, and if you just kind of look at it, if you look at the doors, it does not seem to be that large. But once you enter, it kind of really felt like the Chanel boutique is made out of, three sort of like almost separate, but three large rooms. So you kind of had the middle room with some jewelry and accessories, and to the right, you had a pretty large space with a lot of different handbags. And then to the left, there was another space with a lot of ready to wear, some more accessories, shoes, and some more handbags as well. So, literally, I was not prepared for that store to be so large. And I tried to do a little bit of filming. So, as I'm talking, I'm going to include some B roll for you to see. But what I was really impressed by is the fact that they had a lot of different handbags. When I walked in, I just asked to see the Chanel Classic Flap, and they had the medium size, they had the small size, they had gold hardware, they had silver hardware, and they showed me these classic flaps in black. I was really surprised because nowadays I think that it is not very common to be able to just walk into a Chanel store and see a classic flap that is available in black color caviar leather with either gold or silver hardware. So I tried on the classic flaps, I looked at them closely, and then I started asking about the newer handbags, the handbags from Matthew Blazy collections, and the same story. They actually had quite a few of them available, a few different sizes, a few different options, a few different styles. I think not on purpose, but everything I tried on was in black leather, but just judging by the display, they had other colors as well. And by the way, if you think about the latest handbags from the latest collection, I think you probably remember the squirrel bag and also the giraffe bag. So they actually had the squirrel bag available in the store. I mean, I was really surprised because based on my experience, when it comes to airport boutiques, they usually carry the basics, kind of like the pair of sunglasses that I showed you, or maybe the classic flaps, or some simpler designs. But this boutique in the Bangkok International Airport actually had very interesting, collectors' bags from Chanel. And when it comes to that squirrel bag, I did not look at it closely, but I was told that it retails for about 20,000 US dollars. And actually, speaking about the prices, I did ask them to convert some prices from Thai baht into US dollars because it is much more understandable for me. And as far as I could tell, the prices were pretty much European prices. So I'm guessing they were a bit higher than what you would get at a duty-free store at a European airport, but they were very much comparable to the actual prices you would pay for Chanel in Europe. Now, I do not remember exactly when it comes to specific bags and specific prices, but when we were doing the conversion at the boutique, I remember thinking that the prices were really quite acceptable. I did try on one of the bags from the runway. It is this very interesting, I think, flap bag, which basically had a zipper in the back, and you had a little dog on one side of the zipper and a lady, a female figure, on the other side of the zipper. And basically, if you open or close the zipper, the figures move. So it looks like the lady is walking the dog, and you can move the dog closely or further away. Anyway, I thought it was really fun and really interesting. And from memory, that bag was retailing for about 18,000 US dollars. And here is another note. I was at the airport quite early because my flight was leaving early, but I was surprised by the fact that the boutique was pretty much empty. I was the only customer. And I had a wonderful sales associate helping me. She was really gentle, she was really kind, and she was willing to help and just show me things and perhaps find something that I was looking for. When I was leaving, she actually gave me her business card as well. And to be honest, for my future travel, I'm actually thinking about going to Thailand just because I want to fly out of that airport again. I think they had such a wonderful selection of Chanel bags and Chanel items, and next time I'm definitely going to plan accordingly. And by the way, in addition to Chanel, they had some other boutiques as well. So Prada, Celine, Cartier, Rolex, and a lot of boutiques with the skincare and makeup from a lot of these designer brands. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to include some footage that I did manage to take at the airport, and I'm going to put some voiceover to perhaps explain a little bit more about all of the different stores and collections. So I hope you continue watching. Oh, and by the way, my name is Lisa and I'm your guide to savvy luxury shopping no matter where in the world you are. Subscribe to my channel to learn more about strategic luxury shopping with the emphasis on quality and timelessness of your items. Alright, let's start with some footage from the boutique itself. I was not able to film that much, but I tried to capture just a couple of items. And I did get a chance to try on a few handbags. So this is like a mini top handle flap bag from Chanel, which is more or less a classic style, but here it has this little squirrel back charm, which, as far as I understand, is from the latest Métier d'Art collection. So this is like a mini bag of some sorts. I have actually not seen a bag like this before, and then also a mini flap bag. Alright, this is one of the newest designs, kind of like an east-west bag. I do like the handles on this one, and I think overall the bag is really quite functional. And I think it actually looks really great on the shoulder. Now, this bag right here is from the runway, and I thought it was probably the most unique handbag that I tried on at the boutique. I found a similar version on the pre-loved market, executed in pony hair with an interesting print. But this bag, I feel like, is really worth consideration, once again, because it is kind of cute and a little bit different. I feel like this pouch bag right here, or some kind of shoulder pouch bag or maybe tote bag, is also new, and it felt really comfortable, but a little bit simplistic for Chanel. This one right here actually reminds me of the raw 90s handbag, and I think I really like this shape. For me, this shape also looks a bit timeless, something that I'm going to be able to wear years from now. I was told that this bag right here is actually Matthew Blaze's favorite handbag from his collections. I'm not sure if it is true or not, but the bag is interesting, functional, and it kind of reminds me of the Bottega Veneta Andiamo tote. Now, I spoke about this handbag before. I thought it was very unique. It's got this interesting concept. You know, you've got the zipper and the two figurines, you know, the lady and the dog. I think this is really almost a collector's item. Like, I would not mind having a handbag like this in my collection. Alright, and this is me leaving the boutique with my purchase. And let me show you some other things at the airport as well. So there was a Prada boutique with quite a lot of different handbags. I did not go inside, but you can see there are definitely some options. There was also an Hermes boutique. I'm not sure what it actually had to offer, but let's just look at the window display. So let's pass by Celine for a second. They also had quite a few handbags in the boutique, a lot of new handbags as well. So for example, I spotted the new Celine luggage bags. I'm actually not sure how popular they are. And then also a couple of different soft Triumph bags as well. And of course, a lot of classics also. This is like a closer look at the new luggage tote. And right next to Celine, there was a Moncler boutique, so obviously quite a few different pieces of ready-to-wear. And they also had a sizable Rolex boutique as well, with a couple of different watches on the display. Now, I'm not much of a watch person, but I thought I'm gonna go ahead and just capture some footage. There was a huge La Mer stand or store in the middle of the airport, or in the middle of that kind of duty-free area, which looked very, very aesthetically pleasing. And then just to show you some of the perfume and skincare stores, we've got Lancome, Dior, Chanel, and so on. And another boutique that really caught my eye was this Prada makeup, Prada perfume boutique. I thought it was really done so well, and it looked very bright and very summery. Just look at these yellow baskets. It looked like a summer market. Anyway, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video.